guys are doing well. I don't know, whenever like I try to just say good morning, but I'm so habituated just to say that, you know, I hope you guys are doing well. I cannot like start my video without that. This is, I think, like my third or fourth try, and I don't know, I think I'm just used to it and I like it. Nothing wrong in that, but yeah. So I'm starting my day. I just showered, made myself some coffee. I'm doing just my morning skincare, and I also wanted to show you this. So I've done everything, and you can see we do have some few guests over here, and you know, cannot do anything when you have oily skin. And I mean, it is what it is. But right now I'm just applying my sunscreen. I got this one from Sephora. It's the ultraviolet SPF 50, and I do know this is like an Australian brand, and I have heard about this brand for so long, but I never got to try it because I think they never shipped to Canada. So when I saw it on Sephora, I was like, I need to get this. I got this one. This is not the matte version. I think they do have a matte version which has like a purple cap, but I wanted to go with this. I usually am not a huge fan of matte because they kind of are very dry on my skin, but this is so good, and you can see it doesn't have like a white cast or anything, and it's not at all heavy. That's like the main thing that I want, and I actually, like, I'm not kidding, but I literally look forward to using this. This is so good. But also, and I have to say, I have had this for 2 days or so, and I did use I'll show you. So this is the one that I used. I have been using this for like 2 days, so morning and night. I didn't use this today morning, but sometimes I'll just use it, or in between the day whenever I feel that I want to. But it says that it does give you visible result in 4 hours. It doesn't do that to me, but I have noticed that it has kind of speed up the process of my pimple, like, you know, like for me it's not like when I'm getting a pimple, and you know, the pimples are like, we're gonna come, they're going to come like in full mode, and they're not going to like come halfway, and then if I apply something like this and it would go, no, they're still going to like bloom, and then they'll start, you know, drying up. But the process has been like a little bit quick than usual, so I do like this. This is something, I think my mother got this for me, and I'm like very much surprised that it does work. So yeah, but for the rest of the day I'm just going to keep it very simple. I'm not going to do much. Maybe if I think, yeah, I'll be going out, so I will apply some sort of concealer or something just to hide it, but I like to keep it very simple, you know, because I don't want to do much to it. I mean, it is what it is, you know, and I'm at home. I don't have to worry about it or anything, so yeah, that's okay. Now I do have a lot for today, and do ignore my hair. This is one of my, let's say, those oily days. It's my 3rd day today, and you can see how oily it is. It is extreme, you can see, right? So oily. And today we will be trying this one because I got this from Sephora, and I do have thoughts on this. Okay, I do have, and I got this because I heard so many good reviews on their site, I mean on Sephora website, that I was like, I need to get this because I am always on a hunt for a good dry shampoo. Now I do have a couple of them that I actually genuinely love, but all of them have their own drawbacks, you know. I have not yet found like a perfect dry shampoo, so this is something that I like. And I am also someone who actually, I don't like the idea of aerosol like much. If they work, great, but still I'm like looking for something that is not an aerosol. So that is one of the reasons why I was attracted towards this, and it is kind of liquid. I think you can hear, right? Sorry if my camera is shaking. I have on it, like, I have my camera on my body cream or body butter, so I'll try to not shake it. But it's a dry shampoo, but I think it's more like a liquid dry shampoo. Now I have used this, so it's not going to be like my first time, but you know, it's like a love-hate relationship for me as of now. So I think I still have to get used to it, or I'm trying to get used to or learn how to use this. This is not like a regular dry shampoo for me. So let's try this. I'm going to put my coffee a bit away, and so I have used almost like 3 sprays or something, and I'm just going to like rub it like this. I'm going to use a lot, not a lot, but I do need a lot over here. So, okay, so I'm done, and I can see it. Now I do have thoughts on this. Okay, you can see that it has helped with my oiliness a lot, but it did not make my hair feel dull. So I'm not saying that, you know, it doesn't work or anything. It does work, and you can see, I don't know if you can see it like here, but I think you can see, right? Like it has given that bounce. And first of all, it doesn't have any kind of white cast, which is just great. I mean, if you have like dark hair, then you do know how much of a struggle it is whenever you are using a dry shampoo and it has that white residue on it, right? I mean, that's something that works, like, you know, that's like the main thing, but you don't like it. So it doesn't give any kind of white cast on, although you can, let me try to, okay, so you can see that it does have some kind of like white residue. Even on my fingers you can see, don't judge my fingers, but you know, you can see that it does have that white thing, but it absolutely does not give you any kind of white cast. And you can see that it has reduced or like helped with my oiliness a lot, but you can see that, you know, it still has that shine to it, and it doesn't feel greasy or like weird or anything. The only downside is that because it doesn't have a white cast, I don't know if I have applied properly, so I have to like go back and see, you know, if there's any part that's left that I have to go back into it. But I absolutely love, and because of the aerosol, like the spray thing, you know, I kind of have like cough whenever I'm applying a dry shampoo, or I have to go outside and do it because it kind of makes the whole room very powdery and like weird, so I have to leave that room. So it doesn't do that. That is what I like, and it's very clean, it's not messy. I do have the Oribe dry shampoo. Let me show you that as well. This one, I do have this. I love this because how compact it is. It is so compact. I mean, this one is like smaller than the regular one, but it's just still compact, and this is even compact than this one. It's amazing, but this has like, it's a messy process whenever you're doing this, or at least for me. And not sure why, but this is not refillable. I have had this the sample one. I tried to, but you can open it, but I don't know. I mean, you can do it if you're looking for the sustainability, then why not? I mean, sure, you make an aluminum container, but like, you know, you can take a step forward as well, and that's okay. But yeah, I do love this. The only thing is that I cannot take it while I'm traveling because it's more than 100 mils, so which is something sad, not sad, but you know, but overall I absolutely love it. And also this does have that strong smell, which I don't like, and this doesn't. This almost has like a little bit of citrus scent, but not too much. And also it doesn't make my hair smelly. Like my hair starts to stink when it gets oily, okay? Like, if that sounds gross, it is what it is. But this doesn't, it does help with that. It doesn't, it kind of masks the oily scent, but it doesn't, you know, give that beautiful scent out or anything. But I absolutely love it. But and the other thing, or like the disadvantage, actual disadvantage, is that it's very pricey. It is very pricey. Now you don't need a lot as compared to the other aerosol one that I have used. You don't need that much, so I hope it lasts long. Let's see, I don't know yet, but that's something that, you know, is like, it's pricey. It's really good, but it's pricey. And the other thing that I have noticed is that, or on the comments or also in the description, I think it said that it does give you that good volume. It doesn't. So it doesn't give that like a voluminous look, but if you like, you know, it does help with it does give like a little bit bounce, but not too much. If you want to have like a bounce or like a good volume in a dry shampoo, this is the best one. Like, this is the Batiste XXL volume, and oh my goodness, it is so good, so good. It does, and also it doesn't have that much of white cast or like white residue. It does have a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. The price point is amazing, the volume is just amazing. Obviously it does help with the oiliness, you know, but go through a lot. And also this is like an aerosol, so I have to leave the room whenever I'm using this, so that's like, you know, the thing. And I go through like so quick. I don't know why, but I just go through it very quickly. So, but again, it's very affordable, so, you know. But yeah, so these three are the dry shampoos that I'm currently using, and I absolutely love it. But all of them do have their pros and cons. That's fine, but I do love. So overall, will I be buying this? yes, but I would be waiting for the sale or something because it's very pricey. But this is really good. But again, not for volume purpose, but overall, I mean, see, it does not take away my shine. All the other dry shampoos that I use, it obviously takes away my shine, but this doesn't, and I really love this with it. Oops, I love it. Okay, so the agenda for today is that I wanted to show you or talk to you about the H&M package that I didn't show you, or the kind of like an H&M fail, because if you have watched my previous video about the H&M haul and everything, you might have heard talking me about some things that, you know, that just didn't work or were not up to the quality. So I thought, you know, just talk to you about those and why I don't like them. And then I also wanted to show you my Sephora sale haul. They did arrive very late, so yeah. And also we are going to DC, like Washington DC, tomorrow just for the weekend. So I wanted to pack, and I thought, you know, show you guys what I'll be taking, and that's it for now. And also, just a quick question, do you guys like when I do makeup like on camera or no? Like when I'm at home, what do you guys usually prefer? But because I've seen a lot of influencers doing their makeup even when they're at home, I personally am not a huge fan. Sometimes I'll do like a little bit if I feel like doing, or if I know I have to go out and I'll just keep it as it for the rest of the day. But I don't like, what do you guys prefer? Like, do you want me to? And also, what do you guys do? Like, do you guys actually like wear makeup at home, or like just keep it as it is, just do your skincare and that's it? I'm kind of like confused right now, so yeah. So yeah, so for the H&M, I do have the box because I have to rip them. And so the first thing is that, you know, I have showed you like the 3 dresses that I got, but in reality I did get like 4 dresses. I'll try to add the picture on the side or something to show you. Oh my god, my voice. To show you, but this is one of the dress. So it's basically, I think, like 20% recycled cotton, and I think it's made of like rest of that is also made of cotton, I guess. No, it's a linen blend. So, you know, let me show you. So it's basically like this dress. It's a very beautiful dress. Like in the picture it looked very beautiful. So basically it's like a shirt dress, and you do have this kind of a belt or loop to, like, I don't know what you call, but to like shrink your waist or like tighten your waist. But you can do that on both sides, which is cool. And I did like, this was one of the things that, you know, attracted me. Like, okay, you know what, I do want that. So, you know, you don't have to wear a belt, you can just cinch in your waist and good to go. But the quality is not at all good. Like, first of all, it looks very wrinkly, and I know that linen obviously wrinkles, but this kind of looks like it's going to be always wrinkly and not at all like something that will look good. And when I wore it, looked very horrible, and I don't know, it just doesn't look, it looks like cheap linen. And when you wear also, you can feel that, you know, the blend of cotton and linen wasn't like the greatest. I mean, obviously H&M does have affordable pieces, but that doesn't mean all of them are good. And some of them are, but not every item is good, and some of their linen is like a hit or miss. I have experienced so much in the past, because, you know, we do want to have linen clothes, but, you know, you have to be careful. So this is something that I'm like, I'm absolutely not wearing this. Like, it's something that, you know, no matter how much, forget about steaming, how much I iron, it just won't budge. Instead, I do have another short dress, like it's very similar to this from Zara. I think I got them last year. It's like 100% cotton. It's so good, so good, so put together, and so, say, very much like a dressy look. Not like a dressy look, but like a work appropriate look, but obviously you can just make it casual as well if you want, but just amazing. And the other shirt that I have is this one. It's one of their, I think, linen blend shirt again. I don't think there's anything much wrong with this shirt, but the color is very bright. Like, it's very bright for my taste. Like, the pink was also kind of bright for me, so this is like very bright, like it hurts my eye for me. But other than that, it's okay, like not too bad. I did like the other one that I showed you, the pink color, like this one. I did like this one. And this is actually, yeah, because this is like a natural, like I think this is kind of like just linen or like 100% linen, that's why maybe. But I do prefer this over this, because this kind of feels cheap as well. This doesn't feel cheap at all. Obviously it's going to wrinkle and all, but this doesn't feel cheap. This feels like the dress that I showed you, you know. Other than that, I mean, if you still like the material or anything, it's okay. But, you know, I can see, I don't know if you, obviously I cannot show it to you from the camera, but if you see, like, you can like see it up close, you can see that, you know, the pieces or the threads are kind of coming off, or like, you know, peeling but not exactly peeling, but you can see that, you know, it's not at all going to stand the test of time, or it won't last. Now the next item that I have here is kind of one of the reason why I placed an order on H&M, because I was so much looking forward to wearing them. And it is this pleated skirt. It's a polka dot skirt, and you know, or you don't know maybe, but I do love polka dots. Anything polka dots, I am all for it. It's such a beautiful skirt. It's a pleated skirt. It's kind of a long maxi skirt, but it's a very beautiful skirt. Now the problem with this is that the image on the websites are so deceiving sometimes, or many a times. I mean, it looked like it's kind of like a pleated, like it might have a little bit of like flare or like flow to it, but it has a slit. You know, it does have a slit to it, so that kind of flattened the whole look. And the other thing is that if you see this elasticated waist, so this waist is so weird that, I mean, I have seen many brands do that. They do have, like, you know, in Aritzia they do have that thick elasticated waistband, but many brands kind of like have just this slim one. They're not too bad. I do like the Aritzia one because it kind of cinches your waist properly, but with this one it's like so horrible because it kind of, you know, just folds in and like creates a bulge on my stomach, and in such a weird way. And if you have tummy, and if you're not at all proud of that, like, forget about this. Like, don't even think about like getting this, because it kind of doubles your tummy, you know, it kind of doubles them, and it looks very weird. Like, it literally becomes like this, and like, oh my, no, it's a big no for me. I tried to, like, you know, like make it like stay, and like, yeah, I tried a lot to make this work, but just didn't work. And to be honest, the reason why I wanted to show you guys is because, you know, I mean, I do like to show you nice stuff, but you know, you should also know what stuff you shouldn't be getting and why you shouldn't be getting. You know, we all have our reasons, but you know, if whatever I said is not much concerning to you, you can obviously get them. They're not too bad, but just these are the reasons why I won't be keeping it. That's it. And while I was getting my box, I also wanted to show you something. This is something I got yesterday. So as I said that we are going to for the weekend, we are going away for the weekend, so I was like, I need to get something a bit dressy, like some kind of jewelry. And when it comes to jewelry, I'm very selective, because I have been raised like that, you know. Like, my mother, she was like, we usually don't wear like fake jewelries. If we wear one, but it has to be like a very good quality. So when getting something that, you know, just like a fake one or like a very low quality is like no. So I was like, I don't know if I want something or if I don't want. I was always very much hesitant, so I kind of ended up never buying much jewelry. But now that we are going, I was like, you know what, I need to have. And also it's summer, you know, my neck is going to be very much open, so I need to get something. So I did get this one. So it's from this brand. I got this from Amazon, and it's around like $20, like, it, you know, and it's from this brand. And to be honest, I did go with the reviews. I saw like they had good reviews and like a lot of reviews, so I was like, you know, it's interesting, and I do love. And I wanted something in rose gold, so whenever I would go on a site, like, you know, any jewelry site, I would see that they usually don't have anything in rose gold, and I want something in rose gold. So I did get this. It's basically a necklace, and it does have this stud. Yeah, it does have the stud, which I absolutely love. And obviously it's just like a gold plated, it's not real gold or anything, but I do love this. And I did get like a matching ring with it as well, like a rose gold ring. So it hasn't arrived yet. Hopefully it arrives today, because I want to take it tomorrow. And you know, the other thing is that whenever I'm traveling, I don't like to take like my actual jewelries, like the real jewelries, because you know, when we are traveling, we are like, I don't want to be worrying about my stuff. I do actually prefer to enjoy the area, enjoy the place, because it's not every day that you go to certain places, you know. So this is something that even if it gets ruined, or even if it gets lost, I'm not gonna cry about it. So that is something that was kind of a priority for me, or like the main thing for me. So yeah, I hope the ring arrives. I do love rings. And also when you have like chubby fingers, you know, ring kind of, you know, makes it look a little bit okay, or like good. I don't know, good, but like okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this, or like pack it like this for a few days until I get over with the fact that it's not new anymore. And also the other thing is that I do love this their Ziploc pouch that it came, so the packaging was amazing, you know, but especially for the price point. It came in this box, and also, and it came in inside the box, it was this Ziploc bag, and it says that it is 100% biodegradable, which is really, really cool. Like, I do absolutely love that. And then obviously it did come in a plastic, but I do like the effort that they are making, you know. Hopefully they come out with the plastic, something good with the plastic as well. And now while we are here, I think I want to show you my Sephora haul as well. I didn't get like a lot of stuff, but I did get, I think I would say I did get more like hair care stuff. My focus this time was just hair care. I don't know why. I think I just go through a phase. So this is like my hair care phase. It's like, I was always like a hair care person, but on my Sephora list, this was like my phase. Okay, I'll start with not hair care, and that is this one. It's the Ilia foundation stick, and you know how much it has been viral, so I was like, let me try, and it is amazing. I have tried like very little. It's very creamy but not oily or heavy, which is something I'm looking for during the summer months, and I absolutely love it. I did go to the store and try, but you know, their shade match was also really good, so it didn't have much of a problem. But the only funny thing is that if you see here, I do like have a dent. I mean, I'm not sure why, what happened, but, and here also I'm not sure that this was like a on purpose dent or it just happened, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, I don't want to like return this because of a dent. I mean, if the product is good, I really don't mind, and it's really good, so I'm kind of, you know, okay to, you know, like ignore that, but I still cannot ignore that. I tried, but no, that's okay. And the other thing that I got is this hand cream, and let me tell you, me and my hands are like, my face and my hands, or the rest of my body is like the extreme opposite. My face, my scalp are so oily, whereas my hands, or like the rest of my body, my feet are so dry. Like, my hands get dehydrated every now and then. Let me put my phone on silent. So my hand and my feet, like, they get dehydrated like every other second, no matter what I do. But the only thing that kind of helps a little bit with that is this cream, because this is so good, and it also smells a little bit like baby, like, you know, the Johnson baby cream. I don't know if you like it, but I do like the original scent, like the soap or like the powder. And I don't think they make it anymore. I don't know why, but this does have that scent. So yes, but I do absolutely love. I know this is a bit pricey, but it's so good, and a little bit goes a long way. But you know, if you want to have something affordable, this glycosate is also amazing. I do have this one, like big tube, like this big tube, and like the smaller travel ones. And even with this, I do have like this, I want like a small ones for travel, and I do have like the big tube, because these two are like my favorite, and I don't feel like getting another one like from another brand or anything, because I'm happy. I'm very happy with them. Again, not something that will help me out, because I do wash my hands also, so that is also, you know, something to be considered. But if I wash my hand every now and then, so it's going to happen, but that's okay. Now the other thing that I got was this perfume. That's okay, I dropped my box. But it's this perfume, it's the Maker's perfume, and I have seen a lot of people promoting this brand, so I was like, let me get like a travel size and see. And I did get the Naked scent, and it's a nice scent, but I am more of like, so this is basically very much of like, you know, earthy woody scent. It's a very nice scent, but I don't think I love this like a lot when I apply immediately. I do like when the scent kind of dries down, but this is something, it kind of reminds me of I don't know which, you know, the name, it's not Maison Margiela, but it's something Maison, but the number 5 Ballon Code. It kind of smells a little bit like that. I do like it, but it's not something I would be wearing. But I like this, or I would prefer this. It's more on the masculine side. I do like a little bit of like feminine scent, and also this is something I would prefer to smell, especially during like when it's a little bit cold outside. And if I were to wear, I do like a little bit of like gourmand scent, or like a licorice scent, like, you know, bourbon, or like something like alcoholic. I do like that type of scent, or something like a little bit of like cozy, warm gourmandy. But this is very much like earthy, woody scent, so not a huge fan. Not saying that the scent is not nice, but I'm not a huge fan of the scent. So yeah, this wasn't like a huge hit for me, but I have seen a lot of people loving this, so it might be nice for them. Like if you like earthy woody scent, then yes. Now the next thing that I have is basically not very much summer related, or this wasn't something that I thought I would be using in summer, but I'm going to use this during summer, and it is the Sephora body butter, and I absolutely love it. I kind of ruined the texture, but you can see I've used it so much, and it smells amazing. It doesn't have that strong smell, just like light citrus, like I don't know what smell it does. Like it does have a little bit of like fresh, nice scent, I would say. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really nice. I absolutely love it, and it's so thick. So my feet and my hands, I usually use this for my feet, not much for my hand, but sometimes I'll use it like my arms. But they love it. They just drink it up because they're so dry, and this is like worth every single penny. And I have tried so many of them, but this is just amazing. And you know, like obviously 30% off on this one. This is not like the crazy expensive one, but still it's so good, and a little bit goes kind of a long way. But if you have like extremely dry skin, you do have to take like a normal amount. But just love it, just love it. And it's like a family favorite to me. My mother, my husband, we all love it. Like especially me and my mother, we do have like a dry skin, so we both love it. And yeah, that. Now I think we are done with everything else except hair care. Now let's move on to hair. And the first one I'm going to talk about is this one. So it's the Living Proof Density Serum. You know, I do have like fine hair, so I do want something that will help with my hair density. So it's the first time that I'm trying, and I have to be honest, obviously I won't be able to see the result right away. It's been like a week, and it's nice. It does have that typical Living Proof scent, like that citrus smell, not too strong, and obviously it does fade away very quickly. The only thing is that it does kind of make my hair oily. I mean, it doesn't make it oily, but you know, it does make it kind of wet, and you do have to use like a cold shot if you want to, you know, what do you say, make that go away. But what I like to do is that whenever I usually wash my hair like every 4th or 5th day, depending on how I'm feeling or how my hair is feeling. So I'll use this I'll use this when I shower or like wash my hair, and before styling my hair I use this. On the 2nd day, I sometimes will skip it, and then 3rd and 4th day I just use it. So you know, the 3rd day obviously I'll be using this, and then I'll use a dry shampoo, and on the 4th day I don't give a damn about my hair much, but I just want to like make sure that I just get through the day, so I just use this. But yeah, something to keep in mind. So let's talk about this. This is the Drybar Liquid Glass Miracle Smoothing Sealant, and this one, it says lasts through 3 washes, and this one is not. This one is kind of a fine medium hair, so it's perfect for my hair, and I absolutely love this. I did get like a small sample size before. When I used it, I just fell in love with it completely. It does give that shine and like smoothness. I do love it, so good, and it actually lasts for a few washes. So I'm not sure if it lasts for like 3 washes, but it does last for a good few washes, and I absolutely love it. It does make my hair feel so shiny and soft. Oh, and yes, I also did get the Caudalie vitamin C serum. I have it tucked inside because I'm still using this. So once I'm done with this, I'll just bring that out. But you know, I did get that value size or value pack where you get like this small brightening cream. I think it is one of their brightening cream. Yeah, their brightening moisturizer and the eye cream. I do love both of them so much, but don't think I need this anymore. Like, this is very rich, and I can only use this during winter time when it's like really cold and I need that extra moisture at night. And I do love their eye cream. It's so good, but so damn expensive that I just don't want to buy like a full size at this point. But yeah, that is that. And now moving on to the next one. Here I have this volumizing spray from Fable and Me, and first of all, it does give volume. I am using which one? Color Wow, I think Bombshell, their volumizing mousse. It's good, but you know, I don't like the feeling of mousse. Like, you have to take like the process. I don't like the process, but that is also really good. It doesn't give like super extra volume for me, but it does give that volume, and I'm kind of happy with that. But this one is so good. It's very compact, very slim, and it does have onions and apples. I can definitely smell apple, and it is so good. I was not at all expecting it to smell this good. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was just expecting it to have like that volume, that's it, but it definitely gives that volume, and also smells amazing. Now the other one that I have is this. It's the Pureology leave-in conditioner. Now I know, like, whenever you see all of this hair thing or hair products, you might be thinking, I don't need this many. Yes, I don't need, but I do have a habit of, you know, buying them everything so that I don't have to purchase anything throughout the season until next spring sale. So I just like to buy and, you know, get good use out of the discount. So that's why I have. Okay, so I have last 3 products that I'm going to talk about, and all of them hair care, but it's this one. It's from Pureology. So before I got this, I was using, or I'm still using, the Moroccan oil leave-in conditioner, and I absolutely love it. It is so good. It smells amazing, and I'm very much like a smell person. Like, I do like good scent, because if it doesn't smell good, I don't like it. Like, no matter how good a product is, I just won't like it. So, and also it has to work really good. So I do like that, and I have heard a good deal about this Pureology conditioner, or like leave-in conditioner, but I was like kind of hesitant because it's basically like a color safe, and I've never colored my hair or anything, so I wasn't sure if this is going to work. But I also heard that it doesn't have to be, your hair doesn't have to be color treated. Even if you have like a regular hair, it is going to work fine, and it does. It smells, first of all, like a luxury spa. Like, it smells so good. I just want to like keep spraying on my hair all day, all long, because it smells so good, and it obviously works really well. And all of them have heat protectant, so something like a plus point for that as well. But it is so good. Now I think also, I wish that, I'm kind of confused because they do have like a bigger bottle, like I think 400 ml bottle, but I'm not sure if I want that, because you know, I will have to like carry it, like lift it and then spray it, so it might be too heavy for my hand. Not sure, but I do love them. And then this is one of the most underrated products. I have never heard anyone talking about this. I don't know why, but this is so good. It's the Kérastase blow dry cream, and it is so good. Also, it smells amazing, but it is so good. This is kind of very similar to the GV and blow out like the milk. I don't know like the actual name, but that is also good. This one is also good, but this one is like, what I like about this one is that even once you style your hair, and if you want to, like, the next day you want to restyle your hair, I don't usually like always do that, but you know, sometimes when you want to do it, especially when I'm like learning my Dyson, you know, you can actually, like, you know, it gives that little bit of hold, and it's not like, you know, you will have to apply this every now and then. You just apply once, and it is going to be there, like, you know, hold your hair for at least until your next wash. So I do like this and the shaving. It does give a little bit of bounce, but not too much. But you know, when you blow dry, you do want that bounce, you know. So I absolutely love, and this one goes like a little bit goes a long way. So you just need like one pump, and that's it. So I like to like take one pump and divide my hair and just apply quickly, but so good. Now the next one that I have is kind of I would say a risky thing for me, but it is this Nourishing Hair Oil. This was kind of an accidental discovery for me, because I had like a small bottle a sample bottle of this, and I have been having this for so long. I never used it because I wasn't, I don't know why, I just was never attracted to this. So I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna like it, you know, I'm not gonna, because it did give me that beachy coconutty vibe, and I'm not very much of that scent. I'm not a huge fan of that scent. But when we were like moving right now, I saw this and I was like, I'm gonna give it to my friend, you know, because also all hair oils are very heavy on me, so I'm just gonna give it to her. So I just, you know, thought like, you know, let me just open and smell it, because, you know, and as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, this is so good. It has that cocoa butter smell, like so good, so good. I was like, I'm not giving it to my friend. No way, I'm giving it to her. I'm keeping this. So I just kept it, and I've been using it since then. And the risky thing why I said is because it's kind of heavy for me, so I have to take like a little bit, not even like a whole drop. I just have to take very little, and that's it. And I can apply it throughout my hair, and it gives that shine. If I use very little, then it won't weigh my hair down, but if I use a lot, then, you know. So I think this bottle is going to last like a lifetime for me, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. I love it so much. It's so good. And yeah, I mean, that's it. That's like my Sephora haul, and I think my I think that's it. But I know that I do have a lot of hair products, but this is something that, you know, I can use this at least until the next sale, so I don't have to buy anything at full price, you know. So that's what I usually do, and that's it. I think all of them were like a hit, and all of them I didn't get like a lot of like skincare and things because I still have the stock, so I didn't get that. Now I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to make myself some Maggie and get some work done, and then we'll go with the packing. Okay, so I decided to not make Maggie because I did have some leftover rice, like the vegetable rice from last night, so I just wanted to finish up. Like, yeah, this is what, especially when we are going out for like a couple of days, just want to finish everything that we have in our fridge, so that, you know, when we come, we don't have to finish that, or like hoping that it won't go bad. So that is that. I'm going to finish this, and then I will be finishing up some work because I have to, and then we'll get on with our packing.